The forger's redemption. I stood at the edge of my childhood home, the familiar red bricks radiating a warmth that felt utterly foreign. A wave of nostalgia crashed over me, but it was soon swallowed by the tidal pull of memories that stung like salt in an open wound. I was back after all these years, not as the wide-eyed kid chasing a ridiculous dream, but as a successful forensic document examiner. Yet the past still loomed large in the shadows of my mind, a haunting reminder of the relentless mockery I had faced from those I once loved. "Just look at him, a pathetic joke," my brother had spat, laughter echoing in the living room like a twisted symphony. "What's he gonna do? Count pens? This isn't a career, it's a fantasy." My mother's eyes, usually pools of warmth, were icy that day. "You're going to embarrass us, you know that? Just give up already." The words stung, and for years it felt like a heavy yoke I couldn't shake off. After that public discreditation, the art gallery's venomous accusation that I had forged priceless paintings, I left the art world behind. The passion that once burned in me evaporated, leaving only ashes in its wake. I found myself diving into a niche that was mocked even more fiercely: forensic document examination. A field that seemed so mundane, a mere pen counter as they called it. But I saw potential where they saw nothing. I saw a way to reclaim my respect, to expose the real deception that lurked in the shadows of human ambition. The early days were brutal. I spent countless hours at my desk, surrounded by yellow documents and the musty smell of ink. Each case file became a testament to my resolve. I immersed myself in the minutiae, learning the language of paper, the secrets concealed in signatures and ink. While my family snickered at my quirky profession, I was piecing together a puzzle that would eventually lead to monumental success. Years passed. I honed my craft, and soon the whispers of my accomplishments began to echo in the corridors of law enforcement. I became a trusted name, a beacon of truth in a world rife with deceit. My forensic analysis helped crack cases, dismantling criminal empires, and unearthing hidden truths. I was finally respected for my work, my name synonymous with integrity and competence. But even the sweetest victories tasted bitter when I thought of how my family once viewed me, and the way their disdain had cut deep. The day I received an invitation to present at a national conference as a keynote speaker, I knew it was time to return home. I would show them the impact of their derision. As I stepped through the familiar door, silence enveloped me. My family stood frozen, expressions of shock mingling with disbelief. They didn't recognize the person standing before them. This was not the dreamer they had dismissed. I was armed with success, ready to confront the past and illuminate the truth of my journey. "Why are you here?" My father's voice was gruff, laced with a disbelief that mixed with embarrassment. I could feel the weight of the years hanging in the air like a charged storm. "I came to show you what I've accomplished," I said, my voice steady but trembling with emotion. "I've built a career that matters. I've exposed fraud, cleared innocent people, and transformed barren lands into thriving ecosystems through forensic document examination." The room remained still, my family's eyes wide with shock. I pulled out a portfolio, displaying the transformation of evidence, before and after images of cases I had worked on, each one telling a story of triumph. "This is the truth," I continued, my heart racing. "The truth I've uncovered through years of hard work, dedication, and countless hours of study." I could see the gears turning in their minds, the realization dawning on them like a sunrise breaking through a long, dark night. My mother looked down, her hands trembling. "You You really did all this? Her voice was small, almost a whisper. Yes, I said, feeling a swell of emotion rise in my throat. I didn't just count pens. I counted lives, stories, and hopes. You called it a joke, but it became my passion, and it led me here. As they absorbed the weight of my words, I could see the walls they had built around their hearts beginning to crumble. The mockery of my past faded, replaced by a dawning recognition of my worth. The air was thick with unspoken apologies, and I felt the chains of resentment begin to loosen. In that moment, I made a choice. I wouldn't just confront them, I would forgive them. I carried your words with me for a long time, and they hurt, I admitted, my voice breaking. But I've learned that the greatest gift we can give ourselves is the ability to rise above others' perceptions of us. I hope you can learn from this too. Tears glistened in my mother's eyes, and my brother shifted uncomfortably, the shame of their past derision hanging heavy in the air. But as they began to speak, to apologize, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. They were facing their past,